world today, we joke and we say, do as I say, don't do as I do. But Jesus was the opposite. Jesus said, follow me. He said, do as I do as I say. The Apostle Paul gave the same example. He writes twice in his letters and he says, imitate me, follow me as I imitate Christ, as I follow Christ. You see, there's a reality in the Christian life where our words must match our lifestyle. And Jesus, even though he was a carpenter, he understood the principles of building. If we read together in the book of Luke chapter 6 and verse 46, it says, why do you call me Lord, Lord, but you don't do the things that I say? Whoever comes to me and hears my sayings and does them, I will show you what he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose and the stream beat vehemently against the house, it could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. But he who heard and did nothing is like a man who built a house on the earth without a foundation, against which the stream beat vehemently, and immediately it fell. And the ruin of that house was great. You see, Jesus is saying to his disciples, why do you walk with me? Why do you talk with me? Why do you enjoy fellowship with me? Why do you want to be in my presence? Why do you want to see the miracles that I do? Why do you want to witness all of these wonderful things? And yet, the things that I tell you to do, you don't want to do. I tell you to forgive, you don't want to forgive. I tell you to let go, you don't want to let go. I tell you to take up your cross, deny yourself, and follow me, and you don't want to take up your cross. You don't want to deny yourself. You don't want to follow me. Isn't that the modern church that we find ourselves in this day and era? Today, the church has forgotten the words of Jesus. We have forgotten that Jesus has called us. He has invited us onto a road, onto a narrow road. Jesus said, broad is the gate and wide is the road that leads to destruction, but narrow is the gate and difficult is the road that leads to life, and few find it. These are the words of Jesus. These are not my words. Jesus said here, we read it. He said, if you hear my words and you don't do them, your house is like being built on sand, and the ruin is great, and it will fall immediately at the first trial of life. But if you hear the words of Jesus, if I hear the words of Jesus, if I take seriously what he taught, what he said, if it becomes a revelation in my heart, and I allow him to lay my life on a deep, solid rock, my foundation is solid. Now when the trials of life come, when the tests of life come, I'm not going to be swept away by the stream of life. I'm going to stand on that solid foundation, which is Christ and him crucified, because I understand that my life is a lost life. My life is no longer in my hands. My life is in the hands of Jesus. He is the one building my life. He is the one changing my life. He is the one shaping and molding me. You see, brothers and sisters, dear friends out there, the Christian world has forgotten the words of Jesus. The Christian world has become about doing the deeds that Jesus did, performing the miracles that Jesus did, manifesting the gifts of the Holy Spirit. But what about the words of Jesus? What about what Jesus taught and said and asked us to live? He's inviting you. He's inviting me on a narrow road. And I want to invite you, and I want to encourage myself. Let us walk on that road with all of our heart, knowing that on that road, on that difficult road, we will find what the heart of a Christian wants: the life of Christ. God bless you.